Hello.
Hi, Juicy.
Hi, Nana.
Happy podcast.
Happy podcast. This is season 4, episode 2. She's 2.
Oh my God, her nose is in my foot.
Yes. I really like this particular podcast setup because Molly is very present for it. And maybe I don't like that, actually.
Yeah, I know. She's very fussy.
This woman is so particular. And we're in the middle of a thunderstorm, by the way. So
yeah,
y'all hear that.
Nice.
Which is like kind of fun.
I like it a lot.
This is so
it's like,
spooky.
Yeah, it's very spoopy. A summertime spoopy. A springtime
spoopy. Although it does feel like summer because there's no such thing as like spring.
It does feel like summer.
Can I put my phone on you?
I guess.
I have notes. Guys, I got the newer phone and it's so big. Look, I can use my hand kind of.
She's getting really good at using this hand.
I force myself to use the lighter with my right hand to light candles only. And I can do it. I did it. But look at my phone. It's like
Oh, can you do that?
No.
That's really hard.
Magnets are tough.
Yeah, the mag's hard.
It has, the original phones, guys.
The Nokia?
Remember the Nokia? Not the original.
Is this the one that you had?
I did have that one. Everybody had that.
No, there was the one that was like kind of rounder at the top with the antenna.
That's,
that
I think,
was,
the
before
one.
This one?
No, we had a Sony Ericsson.
Oh, what are you, fucking European?
And
are you from Germany?
And we
Oh,
Sony Ericsson.
Me and my family had the Sony Ericsson.
We had it because I think my mom got it through work or something.
Oh, interesting.
I want to say.
Did they have like Bose speakers in them?
No.
So you got cell phones as
we
children
had
through
one
your
cell
moms?
phone.
Oh, that
we shared
Jesse,
betwixt the two of us.
Between you and Jebby?
Mm-hmm.
Who was I'm assuming that you were the custodian of
Oh, it was like whoever left the house. I don't think we really cared.
So
it couldn't do much. Yeah, no one ever left. I do want to make an editor's note from last podcast. Also did want to make an editor's note as well. Sorry for the full frontal Sharon.
Why are you sorry?
Style. This is.
Why are you sorry, girl?
You know what? This is motherhood. Okay.
This is you.
At any rate,
honestly,
maybe it'll help the views.
I have to cover up my feet because I don't think we're charging for this video.
No, if there's a paywall, then the Tootsies can
come out.
I'm
so into foot health right now.
Okay,
that's
hold
my
that
thing
thought.
right now.
Okay, wait, where's Zaz? We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Watch out, guys. We've got a lot of topics to cover. I have a lot of things to tell you.
She took notes.
I was like making notes throughout the week. I was like, I have to tell him this.
Which is so funny because you do the voice to text almost exclusively, so she'll just be like,
oh, it'll be like my twink death, which we'll get to.
Oh,
which was really funny. Okay, wait, back to what I was saying.
Hashtag
my editor's note.
Death.
I have to apologize to my baby sister. Not that she doesn't care at all. I'm literally like, I'm sorry. And she's like, Jocelyn, you were a baby too. Like, who cares? But apparently the story of her eating the nickel.
Yes.
It was actually, we had two of like my mom's friends' little boys over as well. And they were like, one of them was older than me and one of them was.
Sorry, there's just like so much lightning. Sorry.
In between me and Jesse. And I guess
one was older and one was, okay. Got it.
This thunder's wild. I hope you guys can kind of hear it because it's like.
This is what we call in this household because we speak a form of like Chinglish sometimes, like baby Chinglish because I speak like baby Chinese these days. Because
if you're new, Alaina is half Chinese.
I'm a little out of practice since my mom and I live separately.
Right.
For now. So, but when I'm with my mom more, my Cantonese picks up. Anyway, what I'm saying is, when it's times like this, we say gang, gang.
Gang, gang. Isn't that like scary?
Which is so funny because it's like what people say now.
Right. Oh, gang, gang.
It's like gang, gang.
It means something totally different. It means something.
But okay, sorry. What were you saying? So there was older boy, you, younger boy, Jebrica.
Yeah. So apparently they dared me to tell Jesse to like swallow that nickel, and I guess I did.
Those are some red flags in young boys, I gotta say.
And I should have
already into like cucking. Is that what it is?
What is it?
The cuck chair?
Cucking? No, it's more like hazing.
What's the thing where like you watch your partner like
you got cucking?
Yeah, like you tell her to do it. That's crazy.
Oh, interesting.
Like you're not just like daring someone yourself. You have to like put 1 degree of separation between you and the dare.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Control.
Psychologists out there, what does that mean?
Control. But so yeah, so I just wanted to editors note because I literally sat here and I was like, I don't even think I was there. Like, girl, so you were there.
You were playing Truth or Dare, I'm assuming, or something? Or
I don't know.
No, they probably just dared you.
They're probably like, tell Jessica to eat that coin.
And were you like,
and I was probably
fine.
Like, and I was probably like, I can't even imagine.
Yeah, what would your reaction? It does not seem like you.
I said to Jessie, I was like, did I really dare you? She's like, you were there. Like, I think I must have been complicit. I don't know. I just sorry.
Like that's so not like you.
No, I'm too nervous.
It's the only thing
I would have been like, no.
The only way in which maybe I can imagine is if you were like, fine. If they were like annoying.
No. Yeah. You know I'm not really like that.
But you would really have to get pushed. And I don't even know if then you would.
I don't know if it was like, I wish I could tell you. I simply do not remember.
Like the age? How old are you guys?
So I was probably like 4. Well, she was like, what, like 2? And I was like,
she
4?
ate a nickel when she was 2?
Is that, what do you mean?
I feel like that's so little. Is that little?
Yes.
For her little body?
I might have to have Jessie come back and tell me
2?
what happened.
Was she's like a baby?
Yes, a toddler.
That's crazy. Oh no, is she okay?
That's why I'm so upset.
I thought you guys were a little bit older in the story.
No.
In my head.
So if she's 2, I'm like 4 or 5.
So like, was she potty trained by then?
Yeah, she's a girl. Isn't that a thing? Don't girls potty train themselves a little bit faster?
With like undiagnosed autism.
Well, yeah. So I potty trained myself immediately. I was like, I don't like this. This diaper is not it. Right? The sensory issues with the diaper.
Like I remember like seeing the pull-up commercials as a kid and being like, absolutely not. I don't even remember not using the toilet.
Imagining you as a kid, knowing you, and you sing it and just being like, "Oh, that's so gauche."
That literally was me as a baby.
You were like a little judgy baby.
I was
just a pair of eyes. Didn't say much.
I think I like communicated a lot with my mom, like telepathically.
Oh yeah, you're
just, like as a baby.
And your mom is like
very close.
Your mom is good at that too, about saying something without saying something. But yeah, exactly, she's really good at being like.
There's just like. Just reminded me of this picture I posted on my Instagram like a billion years ago, and it's my mom making that face, and she's just like, and the caption was my mom's face whenever my dad tells a joke.
Oh my god!
Even though my dad tells actually good jokes.
Yeah. But it's really funny.
Oh my god, Molly!
No, he does tell good jokes.
Kamala.
Does anybody else have an 18-year-old dog?
She just like does not settle ever.
She's on the move.
What were we talking about?
The
buffalo nickel.
Well, first I had to just issue that, and then we can talk about whatever you want, sweet babes. Sweet baby girl.
I did think of like adult to work style rant.
Oh, please.
Not a rant, but it's more of like a complaint that I just have.
Also, I can hold a can of Coke.
I know that's really cool. What's harder, a can of regular Diet Coke or a mini?
The bigger is harder because you have to like utilize more. Utilize more grip strength. I had PT for the first time. We found out I was not very flexible in the arm.
Angle is harder to squeeze something.
It could be. If it was smaller, maybe. We went to PT and she goes, "Wow, you got a tiny little hand," and I was like,
"Right." And then she implied that you did no physical labor, and I was like, "Bitch."
Yeah. Wait. When did she say that?
She was like, "I've been working since I was with my hands since I was 17." We're like, "Good for you." Right. So was she. Right. Like, what are you implying here?
Right.
That she's a princess doll that I brought to life with a spell? That's not true at all.
Dancing bears, painted wings.
Imagine if that was like the controversy was like Jocelyn was actually a doll that Alaina brought to life.
That's like my favorite episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Is it one? Is it called Life Size starring Tara
Banks? Doesn't a girl go into like a doll, get stuck in a dollhouse and starts to turn into a doll?
Yes.
That would be so disturbing.
What do you think is the scariest episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
The first thing that came to my mind is not the scariest, but the one that sticks with me and is the most disturbing one, and I do believe I've mentioned it before on the podcast. I'm cold.
The little boy.
Just the thought of the little boy like freezing to death and being like, I'm cold as a ghost for the rest of his fucking like eternity is so. Like, as a child, haunting? I was like, that's deeply
like existential.
Yes. I literally hated it. And I also am the kid who, like, there was a Sesame Street thing that they did about like showing milk production, but like in the beginning, it's like milk.
Is it from like the 70s?
It's like the 80s.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember this? Obviously, I might have to try and find the clip of it,
Wow,
but it's
Rain
like
Man.
Rain Man. It's like a Sesame clip package.
Oh, really?
Of them being at like a farm and like showing how the milk.
In like a nice way, not like factory farming.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Sesame Street's not going to do like an expose.
I don't know what they were up to in that time period. They would like show it like lovingly, the factory farming.
Then they line up
America
to be slaughtered.
Yeah. These cows love being slaughtered for your milk. Like, you know what I mean? That's what it was like.
Like literally.
And then Avril Lavigne is like, got milk? And you're like, what's happening?
The minute you said got milk, the lightning striked.
Yeah.
Big marketing is after us. But at the beginning, like there's a baby crying because she wants milk. And I was so upset.
Hates child hunger.
I get so upset at like innocent people, anybody, and not even innocents. I get upset about anybody suffering. I hate just like having consciousness is a lot.
Yeah.
So I cannot believe how hard it is right now.
You know something's wrong with you when you tap into solipsism to relieve your depression. Which is to say that the idea that you are the only one that's conscious, that has a consciousness.
Oh, yeah.
You don't know if anyone else does.
Right.
And like that does relieve a little bit of stress.
You sometimes have to do what you have to do so that you don't explode.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I literally get like it's almost like empathy in a way that is it's disturbing to my life pattern, and like I have to be so careful.
Yeah, you gotta like dial it down.
I have to be so. I feel a lot of feelings.
We have to like control what we watch.
I have to control what I watch. I have to control honestly who I interact with because my heart is bleeding.
Well, anyway, let me go back to my rant.
Your rant. I was just gonna say you remembered it too.
This is my rant, or like here's my like it's a grievance, I would say.
Okay.
And here's what it is.
Okay.
It's when restaurants are like places that serve food, right?
Right.
Especially like to go. No, like in all cases, pretty much. But like, yeah, I guess to go. But like when places are making, and this is like a new phenomenon, I feel like they make their food and they build whatever they're making for the purpose of looking good on the internet versus like how functional is it to eat. Like you'll get like an ice cream sundae type thing, and they just like put cookie after cookie on the edges, and like it ends up being so like piled up bullshit that like all you're eating for the first like 50 bites is just like plain vanilla yogurt. Okay. And then like there's then a layer of like full cookies. Like who is eating this?
Right.
Or like these sandwiches that just have like layer upon layer upon layer of like fried, slippery sauce, crunchy, and like the bread is like gonna slide. It's like a fucking slip and slide.
But you do slippery on slippery,
and then like whose jaw can unhinge like that in public? No.
So what you're saying is we need to kind of come to terms with the fact that food architecture is very important.
It is
the edibility factor.
I think we're at a crisis right now.
I was gonna say a crisis.
Yeah, no, we're in a crisis because exactly we are not considering the functionality. I'm someone that will forego looks for functionality.
At this point, yes, because you know better.
I'm like about to order like a grilled cheese everywhere I go.
Right. Because like, at least it's going to be stuck together.
Yeah, but you never know what these
they don't glue it correctly.
They're like, oh, the slice of bread is this thick.
And so you're like...
And it's like sourdough, so your gums are bleeding. The roof of your mouth is like completely
How
gone.
are people eating crusty edges and not cutting up their
They
mouths?
are. I honestly think we're all screaming for help inside because like our gums are bleeding. We've eaten too many cookies before we get to the Ikeem.
Yeah. Trifle architecture.
Like when someone gives me a sandwich that's just like, easy, even like when I watch videos of Japan, I'm like, oh,
the way they make
the way those guys make sandwiches over there. There's a lot of
it's
like they're using
logistics.
Like a protractor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want anything getting anywhere.
Very orderly in that way.
What's the point of eating a sandwich that you take a bite and like everything
falls out?
And I have to like reconstruct it?
Let me ask you a question.
Can I just say one more thing?
Oh, by all means.
There is like a particular sandwich that I do get on the regs.
Yeah.
And it's from our nearby Adam's Cafe.
Love.
It's literally just like a grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah,
with
so
turkey
good.
bacon on it.
Yeah.
And like like whatever.
Some Zazazu.
It's good, but like it is slippery. It's a slippery guy, and like they give you toothpicks through the sandwich, which like honestly, it saves the sandwich.
It does.
It's the seatbelt.
These are you have to put a seatbelt on.
Like I'm like moving the toothpick as I'm eating
it.
To hold it together.
Like a seamstress.
Yep.
Or like a freaking a sandwich tailor, if you will.
Oh wow, yeah. When you get a disgusting sandwich, bring it to me and I'll put it back together.
You need to redo it.
I'll make it fit.
Exactly. Like my question is, these sandwiches that you're getting with like so much meat in them.
Yeah.
Like, you get like a turkey sandwich like from like an Italian place. It's like then they give you literally like I would say like 3 to 4 inches of meat in the middle.
Just like compact, shoved like it's like in a trash compactor.
I want to know how people are doing that.
And you know what else the issue is too is like they'll cut the bread down, open it up, and then put everything down the center. So you end up just eating like some weird like sandwich wrap. Like I want it layered like this so I can like hold it like a fucking sandwich.
When it's like a V and you have to like eat it.
When it's literally like a circle.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm like,
oh my God, I'm getting myself
worked
move
up. Everything.
No, you have to like redo the sandwich. No, I'm really with you on this. I 100%.
And I don't think we used to do that because I remember like going to Publix in high school and like getting a turkey sandwich and it was like on the bottom. It was like normal.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden we're like shifting the sandwich.
Is it Instagram?
I think it's Instagram. It's social media.
2 things that social media really has to answer for, aside from literally
everything.
But the things that really matter at this moment are what they did to eyebrows and like creases, like Instagram, TikTok makeup with like so slathered on, almost like you're doing a paint by number.
Yeah,
that was wild to see.
And like people
we're coming out of it.
People like using so much makeup, but they don't know what the color of their skin is.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Like you rarely see someone
with a nice
concealer properly, foundation properly.
Well, it's getting better, and now it's more skincare focused, so which is good.
Do whatever you want.
Also, I literally love drag queens, and like I wear so much makeup sometimes too. So like,
wait, what are you
do whatever you want.
The cut crease, like people are doing it bad, or is it just like
I just
everywhere?
Remember, like in like 2015, 16, I feel like around that time, everyone was doing like really harsh looking makeup. And it's like slowly been trickling out of it. Like the cutting
like Kardashian style, like makeup by Mario, that type of shit.
It was just like, he's a great makeup artist, but literally like.
No, but like, what I'm saying is that like.
It wasn't, though. It's not the Kardashians. It's a caricature of that.
Right. It's like it gets the telephone of it. Like
a telephone for sure.
Pervert. Like when, like the more times you download a JPEG, it like loses it degrades.
Yes. But now I think there's so much like education online. Like we were just talking about how like the younger kids and the teens and the tweens like look like they have a full glam because they have
crazy.
They know how to do like the most perfect gel nails.
I was saying like every time I see a girl with cute nails, I always
elaborate.
I love the nail videos, by the way.
Yeah,
I always ask them where they get them done because I am looking to find someone because I think it would be so fun for us to go, like, get some fun nail or something.
Right.
And they all do them themselves.
I know. I'm always like,
all of them.
Oh,
she wants to get down.
And like this one I just saw recently, she had like artwork painted all over her nails, and I was like, wow.
I know.
That's pretty good.
On both hands.
These kids, they know everything.
Hands have nails. They do.
Wait, can I talk to you about some of the stuff I've saved because I've really been excited to tell you about it.
I would love to.
Okay, I think the rain stopped, but now I'm almost sad it's gone.
I don't think she's done.
Isn't that a Sylvia Plath book?
Yeah.
On our watch list, If the Shoe Fits. Remember that?
Is that you had seen that a bunch,
so
right?
It's this movie from like 90 or 91. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And it's called If the Shoe Fits, and it stars Jennifer Grey.
Mid nose jobs?
I don't think she's had. No, she looks like original Jennifer Grey.
I don't know. I think she
still looks like baby. I think in this.
I think she had 2.
I mean, you normally statistically have to have more than one.
I think this is like in between.
Right. And what we're referring to is that Jennifer Grey famously had a nose job in the 90s that changed what she looked like so much.
Yeah.
I think she's even talked about it, that it almost like stopped her career. Because,
she's like unrecognizable.
Yeah, she looks great. But she looked great before too. It's just like she wanted.
She's a huge nepo baby too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Her dad is Joel Grey, who was the MC in Cabaret, the movie version with Bob Fosse.
Was he was in that movie that we just watched, Liza T for Terrific or something?
Oh
like that,
yeah, the Liza doc,
which was also fantastic.
It was terrific.
Yeah, it was.
She's just a baby girl.
Are we talking about Liza or are we talking about Jennifer?
Both. Everyone's just a baby girl. So I had seen this movie, and it was a made for TV movie, I believe, and it makes sense because I've seen it like a bunch of times as a kid, and I was always like fascinated by it, and you can tell why.
It sounds like such a fake movie because when you said it, I was like, it sounds
like a movie a Barbie made up. It's like she gets in Paris and she wants to be a designer, and then like the guy she works for this really hot fashion designer. He's gorgeous, but he's mean.
What's his name? It's like Salvatore.
Salvatore, played by Rob Lowe. He's just so unbelievable as this character.
It's so miscast.
It is.
Because he's meant to be like, is he Italian in it? Or is he an American guy who's like
American?
Are they French?
They're in Paris, but he's Salvatore.
Yeah, but Salvatore.
He's American.
Some, like Gianni Versace type.
Right. And he's really like, hello.
And he wears like these embellished vests only. And he's like, yes, I'm right. You know how he is? He's like, talks out of one side of his mouth. And he's like, who is that girl?
Wow, that's a great Rob Lowe impression. Like, if you guys are listening, you really need to tune in on video.
The category is zoo animals. This is the floor. I still have hair. That's what he was like.
Yeah, he is pretty subdued. Oh my god, my sweet nectar.
But the best part of it, so the premise is actually that. It's very fun if you want to say what the premise is.
So the premise really is it's like a Cinderella type thing. She's obviously Cinderella. She lives with two ugly French models. Or wannabe models.
Yeah.
So they're like really tall, but they just like make them look like ugly stepsisters, and they're like, pick up the house. Like pick
they're
up
like
the
incredible,
flat.
actually. They look like Disney characters.
And she wants to be a shoe designer.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits.
And she's prolific.
She's just wow.
She's like a genius.
She wants to design shoes for Salvatore.
Right.
Anyways, lo and behold, she runs into a sort of fairy godmother character.
Who actually is like the most well-styled character I've seen.
The minute I saw her outfit, I was like, love.
Like, it's like Betsy Johnson meets like Vivienne Westwood meets like
fairy godmother.
It's amazing. It actually
Bibbidi
is
bobbidi
so good.
boo.
Yeah.
Bibbidi bobbidi toot.
Yes. Bibbidi bobbidi shoot.
But like, you know, she's going around Paris, this fairy godmother character, and she's like, can you help me find this? Can you help me find? She's like with a map, and everyone's being mean to her. But Jennifer Grey stops and helps her, even though she's running late to her meeting with Salvatore to show her shoes.
So ham-handed too, the way it like goes down. Because Jennifer Grey is like running through Paris, like trying to get a taxi with like whatever portfolio she's holding.
Yeah,
and she's just like her hair's all curly. She's like so disheveled, and this woman's
he's like a
you
shoebox with her.
Yeah. Can you help me? She's like, no. And then she's like thinks about it. She's like. Turns around like
I can't help myself. I'm so nice.
Yeah, but like it takes an extra like 10 minutes for her to like act it out.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like in the earlier years where we have to watch people really think through things
and like figure out how to act.
Yeah,
as a be a person.
So
yeah,
she helps this woman, and in helping her like shoes that she was bringing, like her samples get like run over and broken, or she drops them in the water. But then the fairy godmother like gives them back to her, and then they become magic. And every time she puts them on, she turns into a beautiful woman.
It's literally so funny.
But what the beautiful woman is,
it's so funny,
is her exactly with her hair slicked back and really, really obvious blue contact lenses.
Like great, like reptile contact lenses.
I mean,
like
I don't know what the
circle
contact lens
90s.
technology was back then. It looked painful.
Yeah, like her eyes are like.
She's literally like. Yeah. And I'm like, she's not smizing. Like, she's dying.
Like tears streaming down her eyes. The lights like flicker, and it like switches to her with the.
Every time she puts the shoe on, it's like jingle, jingle, jingle.
Yeah. It's so fucking
But
funny.
as a kid, I loved this movie.
No, but then she's also wearing like a hilarious like 90s, 80s prom dress.
It actually is very Betsy Johnson-y. The dresses.
You think her dresses are? I think
like early Betsy.
Yeah, okay.
Like very like
they're so...
Barbie. Oh, it's so
fun.
like
the runway challenge is like 80s prom.
Yep. 100%.
Like category is 80s prom.
It's literally, it's so Barbie. It's
so
Barbie. It's
and she has like a French friend that like knows about it, and they like think it's so funny.
Oh my god, yeah. Who's the French friend played by? She does stuff.
It's like a young
Dunno.
Juliette Binoche. No,
it's a young Ludivine Saunier. No, that's not her.
she kind of reminds me of we watched like barely watched the first episode of that show on Amazon called Étoile. It's what's her name that made Miss
interesting.
Maisel? Amy
Sherman Palladino. Wow, there it is.
I like blacked out just then.
That's beautiful.
So it's pedantic as.
Mm-hmm.
But it's about ballet.
It seems entertaining.
And I love ballet. So
but
she reminds me of that girl.
The girl,
the lead girl, like the one.
Wait,
girl
so she
who's
reminds
like really
you?
Funny.
You said she reminds you of me.
Yeah, she does kind of.
Which is really weird because I thought that the French girl in
If the Shoe Fits.
I was like, does she sometimes look like me in my head?
Yeah.
And like you never really know. For me, I kind of have a hard time telling if people look like me. Do you have that for yourself?
Sometimes people will suggest I look like someone, and like when I see it, I'm like completely baffled.
You're like, what?
I'm like, what do you see?
like oh my god, you know who you remind me of? Huh. Ellen.
This happens more than you would like to think.
Someone has said it to me.
Like it's insane. I'm literally different race.
You're like two generations away from her as well.
Yeah.
Is she Gen X?
Yes.
Yes.
Incredible.
So
stuff,
just one.
Yeah.
What
were we saying? Oh, you have a hard time. Oh, yeah. I've heard some really weird things, and like some of the one perpetrator, like my brother would tell me people that I'm just like, oh, who the, like, and I think that he and I look exactly alike.
You look similar,
but he would suggest people that I look like. I'm just like, what the?
Isn't there one?
One time he called me. He was like, I just saw this movie, and did you know that you look exactly like Saoirse Ronan? And I was like, what the fuck? What kind of math is your brain doing?
I gotta take a quick look at you. I don't see it at all.
Yeah, right.
Is it like a face?
Laurie Metcalf is the best actor in the world.
Oh, now I see it.
Okay. Shop BijouCandles.com for that t-shirt.
That t-shirt was inspired by that very moment.
Yeah.
Because she is the best actor in the world. Is. Yeah, we literally make a t-shirt that says that. And if you agree, you should get it because it's so funny.
And it's true.
My favorite thing is getting messages and people being like, I got this shirt and now I have new friends. Like I went out and met people.
Real.
I'm like, that's amazing.
Like, wear our shirts.
No, it is. It's a great icebreaker.
It is.
Like
with like the right people too. It's
leave me alone. I'm thinking about Diane Wiest
right.
is something that came out of my mouth. Like actually.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that needs to be a t-shirt. Like some of these shirts that we have on our website that you're like, what this reference?
Yeah, like we
it's just like it comes to you and you're like, that just needs to be a shirt because it's like the ones that you wish you had seen growing up. And like, of course, it's not as marketable to do like the lesser known niche things, but I don't agree because there's so many of us who have been waiting for our cult classics and like not A-list things.
When I go to the club,
yeah,
I want to hear the club classics. Club classics. Club
classics. Exactly. So we're giving you the cult classics.
Yeah. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Everything.
If the shoe fits.
Oh yeah. So anyways, if you haven't seen it, it's really funny. It's kind of bad.
I loved it. I loved watching it.
It's bad in like it's
riveting. You'll watch it every second of it.
And there's some cool costumes.
But wait, going back to the girl from Étoile, is this like French girl?
Yeah. Do I look French?
No, I was gonna say she looks like a combination of you and Fiona Apple.
Oh my god, I love Fiona Apple.
Like what is she, like 36? And she's like the star of this ballet show, and I think she like learned ballet.
She's a French actress,
yeah,
and model, and she literally spent 2 years learning ballet in English. She didn't know English before.
Yeah, and she's like really funny.
You guys, it's pretty good. We haven't really sat down to watch it all the way because I was just like in a mood, and when we were watching it, and I was like, "There's not enough ballet." Yeah. Like I just was like,
literally, like we stopped it after she said that, and then we returned to it later in the day and started it, and like immediately was like so much ballet.
Yeah, but then the ballet went away and they were like fighting over business. And I was like, oh,
yeah, but it was business ballet.
I want to see people pointing them toes, bitch.
Wait, what's the name of the lady in it? The French lady, the other main.
I don't know what her name is.
God, what is it? She's
I don't
like
know.
in that movie Antichrist.
Yeah.
With Willem Dafoe.
I don't know her name.
His donkey.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's not her.
It's not?
No. That's a different person.
Oh. Can you look it up? You have your phone.
Oh, yeah.
See, this is why we have your phone now.
What is it? What am I looking up?
Étoile.
There's no way.
Hyundai. It returned Hyundai.
There's no way she got it.
Also, étoile means star. So you don't have to look it up.
Merci.
Unless you guys already know.
Means thank you. You didn't have to thank me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you.
No, it's you didn't have to do the things you did, but you did when you did.
Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Thank you.
The
her,
actress
please.
is Lou Delage.
Incredible.
I don't know if I'm saying that correctly.
I'll meet you on the Lou Delage.
Oh yeah, this is her from Antichrist.
Thank you.
That is her. You guys, I know that she's right. I just like do it to be a bitch. Have you ever heard those stories, glitch in the Matrix stories, where the same object will show up twice for you?
Yes.
And it's like a one of one kind of object?
Uh-huh.
Has that ever happened to you?
I have lost an object in a way that I feel like it disappeared like off the face of the earth.
What's that?
I was in college, like in my dorm, and it was an earring.
What kind of earring?
I think it was like pearl. Like my mom got it for me or something. And
like a stud?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it like dropped somewhere, and I tore everything apart and could not find it. Like I looked everywhere.
Wow.
In a dorm room. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It like slipped through time.
Yeah.
It's somewhere else entirely.
It's probably with some other pearl earring in another dimension.
Yeah.
Being two pearl earrings that someone's like, what the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, exactly.
So like that's why I brought that up.
Wow.
Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Because like I've literally like heard stories of being like, I had this ring.
Yeah.
And then I found it. And then I found it again.
Right.
And now here's two of them.
I feel like there was one that was like a girl, like my daughter's shoes. It was like a pair of my daughter's shoes.
Oh, yeah. It was like two pairs of the same shoe. And they're like, she's like, she does not have two.
Yeah, like, no, my husband didn't buy it. No one has given her these shoes again. Like,
yeah, that's weird. That stuff is odd.
What do you think's happening? Do you think it's
I don't
dimension
know.
crossing? Do you think there's portals?
I want to believe. Was that the X-Files?
You know, we watched recently is Independence Day.
Yes, because there are
something that Jocelyn does.
I do this with like a lot.
Is she will? I don't think you're pretending.
No, I'm
she
not.
Will think that she has not seen a movie, or that she has seen a movie, and it's the opposite.
The opposite is true.
And then we'll go as far as to like watch the whole movie for her to be like, I did see this.
Like I'll be I was watching Independence Day and I was like, of course, and now this happens. I'm like, yeah, because I've seen this.
No, okay,
movie.
so we attempted to watch. I remember attempting to watch it like several months ago. Why does Will Smith come up in every single podcast?
I'm not. I swear to God, I'm not obsessed with Will Smith.
No, he's obsessed with us. Like, stop being and stuff. Leave me alone. Will Smith. That's another shirt. Can I unsubscribe from Will Smith? Watch my. I hereby unsubscribe to Will Smith.
Leave me alone, Will Smith.
You know who our number one customer is?
Who?
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, wait, yeah, actually, that's true. One time their like company that they owned together bought a ton of Willow candles. Sick. We actually
really
love
cool.
Will Smith.
No, I love the ladies of that. Let's love the ladies in that family.
I like love the red. I like Willow.
I like Willow Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her.
You know?
Anyway, what was I saying?
I don't know what those words
Oh, yeah,
are.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
I remember starting to watch it
a
few months ago, and then we got bored because, like, not enough shit was
There's
happening.
a lot of guys and things. When there's too many guys, I get bored.
And, like, stuff wasn't happening yet. Like, Jeff Goldblum hadn't, like, determined that it was a countdown yet.
Right.
So we were still, like, there's stuff in the sky, and people were honestly underreacting.
Jeff Goldblum in that movie is so unbelievable as that character because he's simply too hot.
And he's also, like, not hot.
Exactly.
There's something there is, like, someone needs to do, like, math about this.
Because he is hot.
But he's also
is he
not
not?
Let me think.
My mom said
this
he
is my
was
Jeff
hot,
Goldblum.
and I was like, I see what
This
you're
is my Jeff Goldblum.
saying.
Yeah, but your mom would also order like the Greek salad everywhere she went. So like,
Yeah, but Greek
she
salads
also
are
married
good.
your dad. Thank God she did, because now we have Juicy and Jubby.
What were we talking about?
Oh yeah, Jeff Goldblum, whether he's hot. Comment below.
Is Jeff Goldblum hot?
Right,
I really want to hear from you. When I say comment below, if you're watching this on YouTube, comment below, please.
Yeah, please. We actually want to know what you guys think.
I want you guys to talk to me.
Because like this is what keeps me up at night.
Come or go to our Instagram and find some clips of this and comment. We want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Don't DM me. I like the DMs, but I want to actually talk about it in the comments so that we can I want to talk about it.
You want a discourse.
I want discourse vibes.
Yeah.
I want to have
conflab.
I want to have a conflab with y'all. Oh, now it's I don't
Now
know
it's
what
sunny.
that accent was. It's sunny out. This is New York in the spring.
I love New York in the spring.
Right?
But yeah, so Independence Day was boring. So we stopped watching it, and then so for some reason you were like, let's watch Independence Day again.
I thought I had never seen it.
So we put it on, and the whole first 10 minutes, you're like, have I seen this?
Yeah.
Have I seen
Not
this?
only have I seen it, I've seen the whole thing.
And then finally, around when they introduced the Will Smith character, and he's with Vivica A. Fox.
Yes.
And he's just he's such a cocky little motherfucker, isn't he?
He's very cocky. I mean, that's the character, but he's kind of like that in everything.
Everything is like that.
Yeah.
We
I
guess we thought it was charming in the 90s, but I don't think it's charming anymore.
No.
He's going to come here and slap me in the face on camera.
As long as you don't talk about his wife, I think you're fine.
I spoke positively about his wife. So.
Yeah.
Which might ignite him as well. I don't know.
Who knows? I don't know what their arrangement is.
But yeah, we finally got through the whole thing. And here's I brought it up because we were talking about
I really do think we watched it all before too, I have to say, because I remembered the whole movie.
No, I think we stopped. I don't remember.
Let's go with what she says, because
I remember finishing the movie with you.
I would say statistically I don't remember because I don't know.
So it came out in 1996, and the whole time I was saying to Jocelyn, can you imagine seeing this in theaters in 1996? Because I don't think you did.
Watch my sister be like, we literally went to see
on
it.
November 6th.
Yeah.
No, July 4th.
Yeah. I don't know.
I definitely saw it in theaters. And it was fucking crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, spoopy.
That shit is
Those aliens are crazy. Yeah.
Those action scenes with the spaceships.
Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty fun.
But my question is not my question, but I bring it up because we talk about dimensions.
I love dimensions.
And aliens.
I love all of it.
And all that stuff. And,
I think I'm at the point now where I obviously know that there's just no way that we're the only life forms in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just because of the fact that we're in linear time, I doubt we're going to come across any other ones.
Yeah.
It's just not.
Unless they reach a point of advancement where they can get to us, which I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the maths on that.
What if it's just us everywhere in the universe?
It might be. That's the multiverse theory, isn't it? That we're just
no, but that isn't
repeated realities.
But that's not that doesn't, I think, account for different galaxies and things. That's there'd be it's the same exact universe, but then the multiverses of that whole universe.
It's too big for my brain to comprehend. Is the gag of it all.
Right.
I can try, but I simply don't have the software.
No, we don't have it. I need an update.
Even when they show me, we'll watch videos on YouTube that's you won't believe how small you are.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. We're literally not even a grain of sand.
Yeah. And we're
when I say we, I mean the Milky Way galaxy.
Oh yeah, wait, I literally have Milky Way written down here. Because
the candy?
No, the galaxy, our galaxy.
Oh, I remember this.
Because I was literally okay, so we've got what's the name of some of the other galaxies? Andromeda. Andromeda.
It's M12
Yeah,
RS.
right.
Yeah.
It's all these different
15.
names where it's either categorized by letters and numbers, or they have cool names like Andromeda. And then ours is the Milky Way?
Yeah. What's the story with that?
The Milky Way?
Is this Big Milk again?
Oh my God. Got Milky Way?
Yeah. What are we doing?
I
This is
just
all
was
because
like-
of cows?
I literally was like, they literally saw that and they were like, wait, let me just like not. I'm gonna Wikipedia it. Oh, wiki wow.
I'm gonna sue you.
Jim West.
Desperado.
God, I'm not okay. The Milky. I should have done.
There's
voice
literally
to
a lyric
text.
from Wild Wild West. It's like, offending now and offending now and offending now, offending now, offending now. Wild Wild West. That's the song.
Oh, that's incredible. Milky Way or Milky Way Galaxy. That's it, guys.
Wow. That's what she
That's
goes by.
what it's called.
Does it say why?
We're in the constellation Sagittarius.
We are?
Apparently. Is that true?
What's
It's a barred spiral galaxy.
barred? Barred from what? Ever coming back here?
A spiral galaxy with a central bar-shaped structure composed of stars. It's found in about 2/3 of all spiral galaxies in the Lowe universe, you idiot.
This wasn't on the floor, so I didn't know. I don't know what it is.
I love the floor.
This is the floor.
So, like, etymology. Isn't that, like, the name?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it is part of Greek mythology, you guys.
Tell me.
It is!
Why?
In Greek mythology, Zeus placed his son, born by a mortal... Oh, I reset back to the beginning with my stupid
She's never
hand.
used the phone before.
With my, take my good hand. Oh my god. Back to things by me. Hi.
Oh my god.
Back to
Tell
my
me already.
channel.
Tell us. The suspense.
Sorry.
To be continued.
I think I have the giggles. Okay. Zeus places his son, born by a mortal woman, the infant Hercules, on Hera's breast while she is asleep, so the baby will drink her divine milk and become immortal. Hera wakes up while breastfeeding and then realizes she is nursing an unknown baby.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
Yeah, Hera's not
his
mom. No, she's a mortal woman. Is his mom?
Oh, what did they do with her?
I think it's Zeus's baby from another mama. And
What did they do with her? Did they kill her?
No, he just took the baby. Did they kill the mortal woman? I don't know. Let me get to it.
Why is Zeus getting mortal women pregnant?
Because he's busy.
What's everyone's problem? God, leave her alone.
Right? These stories are
You mean
crazy.
just so Eddie Murphy could have a fucking movie?
Right. Oh, you're such an idiot. I love you so much. Okay. So wait, she's like, wait, this is not my baby. And she pushes the baby away. And some of her milk spills.
And that's where we are?
And it produces the band of light known as the Milky Way. Wow. Don't cry.
That's fucking...
Don't cry over spilled milk.
My mouth is agape right now.
I know.
So you're telling me, what you're telling me is that we are living in a galaxy named after breast milk.
Yep.
And yet I don't have bodily autonomy.
And we can't show our nipples.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's wild
This
stuff.
shit is ass backwards here on planet Earth.
Yeah. Is ass.
Yeah, it's not just US, that's everything is ass.
Ass. Wait, there's more.
Do you
wait,
know what I'm
listen.
saying?
Wait, there's more. Let me give you a little more.
It's enraging.
I know. In another Greek story, the abandoned Hercules is given by Athena to Hera for feeding, but Hercules' forcefulness causes Hera to rip him from her breast in pain.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Hey, I'm fucking here.
He's forceful.
He's Hercules.
In Western culture, the name Milky Way is derived from its appearance as a dim, unresolved, milky, glowing band.
Is this what the movie Hercules is about?
No. Yes. I've seen it. But as you know,
I
don't remember.
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh, should we watch it?
I know all the songs, but I don't know if I've watched the movie fully through.
Here we go.
I'm sorry for the sound. Molly's walking all over our cables. She's
Wow.
not in union, so this is
totally
disaster.
It's totally not allowed.
That's just like fucking crazy.
Like, I'm sorry, but what?
I don't know if this is like really dumb or if like sometimes I feel like I have these thoughts that like either nobody has or like literally everybody has. We're just not saying it.
Okay.
Why Greek mythology? Like what?
Okay.
When was that? And like, huh?
Why
Who said it?
Well,
Is
yeah.
Who said that?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this guy? Who are these gods?
Well, I think.
Do they real?
Mm-hmm.
Do they real?
Okay. I just
be real.
think that like basically a lot of like where we are in modern times, like our most like our reference to like Greek and Roman, Greco-Roman, Roman Empire is sort of like that's when they really started to fuck around. And we've just been like finding out and fucking around for like the whole time. Like that's like our reference for like Roman Catholicism, man. Like we're about to do a conclave.
When you say so
do you get what I mean? Like it's super. We still reference this culture a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But my question is like Greco-Roman, right? The Roman Empire, like they talk about Greek gods. Like when is that?
Aren't like the Greek gods and Roman gods like interchangeable names? Aren't they the same gods, but like they just have different names? Like
I feel like
isn't Athena?
And I like just don't get it.
Like isn't Athena Diana?
I felt like
is that right?
In the humanities, like we learned about this kind of stuff. But like I don't
that
think
can't be right. Artemis.
I always feel like we start like on chapter 2 of things. Like no one ever tells me like what is this stuff? Like what's it for? Like I feel the same way about math. Like I feel like they just like threw us into.
Why is everything Greek or Roman?
Like I feel like they just threw us into math and like didn't tell us what it was for.
Yeah.
Like the calculus, I mean, like that kind of math. Like,
the perception that everything is Greek or Roman stems from their profound and lasting influence on Western culture specifically. And that's what I wanted
Renaissance
to.
Also, like helped in that.
Both cultures significantly shaped our legal, philosophical, and artistic foundations, with many aspects of modern life drawing directly from them. So, like, we literally in the West are like that's like sort of our.
No, I get, but my question is more about the gods. Like the whole
where did that come?
Of it.
Did
they make it up then?
Yeah. Yes. It's like with
up.
the stars. Yeah.
It's based on the stars. Is it like Christianity for them? Is it like a religion?
Yeah, it was. And then they brought in Catholicism to like stop that from happening so they could control them better.
Because it wasn't good enough. Like, I feel like these concepts are, like, things that people assume we know. But, like, when I actually think about it, I'm like, what? Where did this come from?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. How crazy. It just made me think of the Rehearsal.
Oh, my God. I love the Rehearsal.
I don't know if you guys are watching the Rehearsal.
It's honestly, it's, like, both hard to watch and captivating at the same time. Because you're literally like...
I don't think there's any viewing experience that is similar to the show.
No, nothing.
It is absolutely fucking wild.
I don't have a reaction like to any show like this show.
Like I'm standing up, my mouth is on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm laughing, I'm sobbing.
Yeah.
The last episode that came out where he discusses his episode of Nathan For You that was taken off Paramount Plus.
My God.
Is maybe the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I don't even want to spoil it. Go and watch it. It's unbelievable.
Oh, we're gonna spoil it. Just like, well, if you haven't watched it or you don't care, I need to talk about it.
Okay,
it's
fine.
Like
skip ahead like a little bit
funny.
then if you don't want to know. But it's so good. Actually, it wouldn't ruin it for you, but it is so
he literally,
funny.
Like,
not funny. It's just like incredible.
He's already like involved in this very elaborate thing that's happening, but like this offshoot is basically that there's an episode of Nathan For You where he invents like an outdoor brand called like Peak Summit or something.
Yeah.
And it's like a North Face type thing. And they like made it was like for Nathan For You. So they made a store somewhere for this guy and like all the merch like still exists. And like he linked it by saying that he was like giving it to people on his new show. And he was like, when I went to look up that episode on Paramount Plus, he noticed that they had taken it down because the Peak Summit was a brand that they created for like Holocaust awareness. So like all of the branding they did around it, like in the store merchandising, was like referencing like
it was like a museum.
Holocaust. Yeah, it was like the Holocaust museum, like with images of like Auschwitz being like all of this. The money goes to like recognition of the Holocaust, basically.
Exactly.
And Paramount Plus took it down, and he was like, you know how he is. He's so like stone cold about it.
Yeah.
And he starts to like look up to see if they've he like searches Hitler on Paramount Plus and like all this shit comes up. He searches like World War II, anti-Semitism shit comes up. And he like
typed in Judaism
and
like, nothing came up.
And so like he does this whole bit where he goes to talk to like some fake executive at Paramount Plus, and when he goes in, it's like decorated like the Third Reich, but instead of Nazi flags, it's like Paramount Plus flags.
You guys have to see it.
Fucking funny.
It's unbelievable. Like he's playing
dead
4D chess.
Yeah.
Like if you mess with Nathan Fielder, you're gonna get the most well thought out.
Like watch your back forever.
Ever.
Everyone in your family needs to watch their back. Like this guy is the most maniacal.
He shows, he doesn't tell.
Yeah.
That's like I think the biggest thing about what he does is he just shows you what's gonna happen.
He does that thing that like if someone the thing of like asking them what they mean. Like if someone like says something that's like ridiculous and you're like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Like he like does that.
I
over
really
and over
think
and
that
over
is
again.
like the best tactic when people like oftentimes like in our comments, if there's somebody like out there being ridiculous, like just like why are you lost here?
Right.
I literally be like, what do you mean by that? It works
Explain
every
yourself.
time. What does that mean? And then they'll start to just be like, well, and then it's like you have to say it out loud. Say the thing that you're trying to
and like
say.
you can like keep asking them too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
You don't
just
have
do.
to like reply.
But first of all, take the engagement.
Also that.
Like you think that this bothers me?
I know, right?
Please.
Like
Tell me
you
more.
don't know shit about
Yes.
us.
Leave. I don't give a.
Yeah.
You know
like
what I mean?
I've heard it all. You cannot say anything to me.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
I'm from the 90s. We still like said the craziest stuff.
Yeah, we did.
And it was regular.
I'm
I
like
know
a-
because I'm watching all
I'm
that
a gender
TV.
non-binary person from the 80s. Like,
Yes.
I've heard it all.
Exactly. Okay, wait. Something else I wanted to talk about was my twink death.
Oh my God. Wait, yes. Yep. Yes, this was
All
actually
right.
such a funny conversation that we had.
This is something that I have been trying to put a name to for quite some time. And it's like the concept, this is gonna, there's no way to say this that's gonna come out like PC or cool.
Yeah,
or,
can we just like put a disclaimer that we are like
this is just a cultural observation.
like you guys know. I hope you know us enough to know.
I think she is stuck behind the camera.
No, she's fine.
As a person who is like cutesy, and we were talking about like the different classifications of like cuteness. Pretty like okay, so like is someone handsome? Is someone striking? Is someone whatever?
Yeah.
So we were just like talking about like the classifications of like these different words. And I was like, what is it when you were like you like look kind of young and cutesy, but then you just like sort of get old and like it's not the same thing but it's still cute. And we were talking about it. We were like, oh, it's twink death for girls. I don't know if I'm explaining
Can I say that we were talking about you?
Yes.
Yeah. And we were saying that like
about me. I'm talking about
we were
specifically
talking about
me.
Jocelyn. Because I think you were like looking at something and you were like, do I look the same as I did like when I was like 18? When you were like really young.
Right.
Like, when you were in that age range,
Right.
you were like super thin and like like almost like gangly.
Yeah, a little scrawny
But
as
like-
a kid, as a teen. Mhm.
But I think you were very objectified in a way.
Yes.
Because she
This is what we were talking
'cause
about.
she- 'cause
It's like
she-
appearing young.
Yeah, 'cause,
when I'm
like-
saying the word cute, I mean like I don't even want to use the
It's
word
almost
youthful,
it's like
but
the
it is
the idea
that.
of like the Lolita type thing. Like I think like a lot of older guys like set their sights on a type like you because they think a certain thing about you, like maybe you're easily manipulated or like
Right.
because you look young.
'Cause
but
you look
and it's
young,
like
right.
there's like, and I'm not saying it's for me. I'm saying like in general, there's this perceived hotness with youth that like
100%. We're obsessed with youth in this culture.
right, but like there's a
yes.
specific type of hot that like is the young hot.
It's just because
twinkness. It's literally
it's
and I was
almost
like, oh my
like-
God, it's a twink.
It's kind of like when a girl is a twink.
Yeah, and it's
I'm
and I
sorry,
was
but
like
it
different.
is.
And my differentiation here is like it's not like a Megan Fox. Like Megan Fox was like is like kind of like a
I guess
seductress
she's like an-
hot. It's like different,
She more of an otter or
right? Yeah,
I don't know what the
She's
word
she might be a
is.
twink too. It's
She
just
could
like
be a
it's
twink.
a different thing.
Well, there's many kind of twinks.
well, okay. The thing that the best example I can think of in a famous person was Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Okay.
In terms of like twink, quote unquote, death.
Because that's I hate it. I literally hate that.
I know, but it's for scientific reasons is what I'm saying. Like the way
it's so funny. It's hard for us to talk about it because it's literally like she's gorgeous.
Like is it
that's not what I
we
need.
talk about male twink death all the time, and like is it misogynistic? Both of it is talking about twink death in general is misogynistic.
Disgusting. Yeah, the whole thing is stupid.
We live in a misogynistic world, so I'm talking about it in the lens of misogyny.
Thank you. Okay.
So like that does not go unacknowledged.
Exactly. And this is not necessarily things that we believe.
Right. We're just
like saying
things we talk
based
about.
on the things that you said
we see.
This this is what is happening.
Right.
But we were also talking and I was like, oh my God, when did I have my twink death? And it's like not like a twink death is maybe like a good thing.
Like it's
because you don't have to be objectified.
Right.
And like it's not even just objectification in like a sexual way. It's sort of like you don't get any respect.
It's almost like a childism meets over sexualization.
Yeah, and misogyny.
When I say childism, I mean like when we don't respect children.
Right.
Oh, and I want to say like in this context when we were talking about it, like the ultimate example of twink death is, say it with me,
Leonardo DiCaprio.
So like that is the
and you want to know what's really interesting about the Leonardo DiCaprio of it all is I very much remember when he was like kind of coming out of like the huge like post-Titanic, post-Romeo and Juliet, like he was such a heartthrob, objectified. He was objectified. He's a child star.
Right.
So I remember him like coming out like saying like how to get grittier, better roles and like purposefully
aging himself basically.
Purposefully doing that. Because I wonder what has happened to him in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Especially considering like his dating history and like a lot of like very interesting rumors about him, which everything is alleged and whatever. But regardless of that, like it's so on purpose. Like, literally it's literally just like don't look at me like this, respect me. Like I don't know what it is.
Anytime you see like a headline, it's like it's the man repeller. It's like, I'm going to dress this way so men don't objectify me. It's
right.
Like, I'm going to get old and fat so I don't get objectified.
Right. And like we don't actually think that these people are getting old and fat.
I'm just saying
it's just
what's happening.
That's what exactly. Like
these are not my opinions. We're just talking.
Right.
God, I keep forgetting what I'm going to say because we just keep going on a fucking disclaimer tangent. When, like
I know.
It is. We're just talking about shit. And then the question is also, has Timothée Chalamet suffered twink death?
Not yet.
You don't think yet?
No, but he's getting there.
I almost think that he's doing something different than a death. It's almost like a prolonged suicide.
Wow. Tell me more.
He's like going down such a weird road of like not leaving his twinkness, but he's leaving the sparkly. He's not sparkly anymore. He's doing a different thing. He looks like his name is like.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think like the methodness of the Bob Dylan of it all has anything to do with it?
Maybe.
Because like you sometimes will find these young actors who like a lot of the ways to get out of like the heartthrob kind of category is to like do, more grittier roles or like whatever. And like I wonder if this is part of the same thing that Leonardo DiCaprio did.
Yeah, I got to see what he does next.
Cuz like is it like is it avoiding in a way a twink death by doing it yourself?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like is it taking the power back and being like fuck you, I'm going to do you're still gonna,
even if you're not aware of doing it, like you're still doing it.
Well, like what about like Zac Efron, who literally turned himself into a
Cro-Magnon,
a Lego.
Oh, he's one of my greatest losses,
and I still love him.
I love that guy.
I mean, he's great. I will say this again and again. 17 and again is a good movie.
Oh my God, I watch it every time it's on TV,
and every time he's in something, he's good.
So it's so crazy. Like we all saw Dylan Efron be like so cute on The Traitors, and like. You watch him, you're like, wow, like, how is he not the famous one? Blah, blah, blah. Like, how did he not get famous? And, like, then Zac Efron pops up in the studio, and you're like, oh, that's why. Zac Efron's just got that.
He's got it. Yeah, he has it.
He's such a good actor.
He is. And I don't know, something happened with the job. Like, we can't, the thing of it is like, we just simply don't
I just want to know scientifically. I feel like I'm being gaslit about his face. Same with like Nicole Kidman.
Oh, yeah.
And her wigs.
Okay, we need to talk about Nicole Kidman's wigs. I'm really glad that you brought that up. In the last like handful of movies that she's been in, and that girl works.
Oh, she's never not in something that's out.
I love Nicole.
I
love her.
love Baby Gale.
I love Nicole.
If she's not like masturbating and jizzing in your movie, she's not in it.
I mean, the last few movies she's been in, she's just been showing us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But for some reason, they've been putting her in the weirdest wigs.
Yeah.
And there was one movie she was in recently where she had like a wig, and then the wig was then like pulled half up, but not good. And
Right.
it didn't look like real hair, and it didn't look good. And I just don't. I know we have such good wig technology, so I'm just
incredible wig
super
technology.
confused by the wigs.
They seem like so half-assed.
I don't understand it. Does anybody
I mean, she's
know?
Nicole Kidman. Like, if Nicole Kidman can't get like her hair right in these movies, like, what are we doing?
Right. Like something is wrong. And she has something, it's not in every movie, but just recently. It's been recently.
Recent.
Yes.
Is it because just like the sheer volume of things she's in? Like,
I don't know.
I would imagine she has
okay.
like a whole wig department, like as Dolly has like her secret full bodysuit department.
She's wearing a full bodysuit.
Absolutely.
She's
up
like to
here,
the hands.
To the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Good for her.
Yeah. You don't get to look at me.
She like literally made herself a Barbie.
She was like, you guys don't get to look at me. I'm going to put this full human suit on.
Right.
And go out and charm you to the pants off of you.
Like, she's so charming that like you don't, it is a spell.
Oh yeah. She's a witch. I love it.
Like,
a
you
good
don't know
witch.
what's happening.
Talk about
like.
Glinda.
Yeah, she's very Glinda.
Mm-hmm. Although Glinda's like a little sounds spicy.
It's Glinda?
So
it's changed?
So it's Glinda
For good?
in The Wizard of Oz, but the movie, I mean the Book of Wicked, I think they say that it was actually Galinda, and then it gets changed or shortened to Glinda. I think.
I felt so blindsided by that movie Wicked because
you didn't know.
I didn't know that it was about
parts.
like them being so mean to animals.
Oh,
and that like really upset me.
I know it's really upsetting and freaky. Well,
no one ever mentioned that when they talked about Wicked. Not once did I hear that it was like, oh, they're like so mean to the animals.
It's a political allegory, you know.
Yeah,
everything is.
I get that, and it's upsetting.
Even if the shoe fits.
Yeah, it is. It literally is.
Yeah. So.
Wow.
Everything is. You know, when people are like, oh, don't talk about politics. Like, everything is politics.
It's so dumb to say that.
Everything is.
Like, way to show your whole ass.
We're showing it through this.
Yeah.
Through this.
There's nothing more political than art. Like, there's I don't know if you guys watched the
studio.
But the last episode was so funny.
I love it.
Like, the issue of what's more
important.
Basically.
Like medicine versus art.
The arts.
And that was like kind of like
what a
the whole
philosophical
episode.
Debate.
I love that show.
I love Seth Rogen.
And my opinion is that both are extremely important.
Yeah. Porque no los dos.
Both are very important.
We need both.
He was like, yeah, you're going to go to the hospital. And like, yes, you need the doctors and the medicine. But what's on every single room in that hospital? A screen playing TV or movies.
Yeah.
Like, because that is a big part of being a person is
right.
Art.
Yeah.
Totally.
And like literally everything is art.
It has literally, I mean, it is.
I think everything is art.
Everything is music, like, as Bjork said.
Yeah.
Everything is music. Yeah. That's all I got for Bjork today.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that literally just everyone's pure existence is art.
That's beautiful. And on that note, that concludes this work of art. Which is
let's put the kibosh on.
Let's put the on it.
Mwah.
And I forgot to mention the candles of the day.
Oh
if I may,
the
which
sisters.
is
I'm going to my sisters.
I'm getting the kids and I'm going to my sisters. It's the Practical Magic set, Sally and Jillian's Sally Magic Greenhouse, Jillian Book of Shadows. They're literally stunning. It's the perfect spring witch.
Yeah.
So if you're like somebody who likes a kind of a witchy scent, but like you want something a little more uplifting, green, fresh, holy crap, this set is just that.
It's amazing. It's a fan favorite too.
Oh, for sure. Sally is sort of like a sandalwood santal. Think Le Labo Santal, like very that.
Love that.
But our version of it, a little fresher for like home scent purposes. And then Jillian is sort of like kind of get that library essence, a little bit of leather, a little bit of musk, but there is a lot of like herbal and green notes in there to keep it fresh and springy. They smell so good together.
They're incredible.
And
they're gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. They have great throw.
Yeah.
And we redid the label. We're very into like old meets new, Art Nouveau meets Y2K.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited for you guys to see a reimagining of something that's coming, and we're really inspired by medieval graphic design, old like ancient tarot and things like that. So definitely I'm excited for you guys to see the label design, because we're just having fun.
Yeah, we're just doing us.
And of course I'm wearing my Stevie Nicks t-shirt.
Team Stevie Nicks.
And Precious Forever.
Precious Forever.
Available at bijoutcandles.com. As always, check out our stuff. Shop when you can. Like, subscribe, and share.
Share that shit.
If you haven't reviewed us on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review.
Spotify.
Yes. We would really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.